Let's take the example of a child who has maybe 3 other coexisting mental health comorbidities. Maybe this child has autism, maybe they have depression, anxiety, maybe they've been sexually abused. Maybe there's an eating disorder. This is the case for a lot of these kids who show up to the gender clinics. Do you think it's appropriate that we go straight away to blocking their puberty when they have these other things going on? Or to hormones as well, because these kids are getting cross-sex hormones oftentimes on their very first appointments. And even as young as 13, it does depend on the doctor and the jurisdiction and everything, but they're giving testosterone to 13-year-old girls all over the country. Should we do that, or should we be first looking into other mental health comorbidities?
I'd love to see your studies on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love, if you can show me
Sure.
that children all across the world are being...
Absolutely. I can send you whatever you would like. If you want to give me your email, or you can reach out to me through Twitter.
Hi, do you have any idea that recording people in a public area puts a lot of people at risk? You realize there are a lot of students here who might not want their family to be able to see
They don't
them.
have to talk to us.
You are recording us in a public
You're
area.
Coming up, you're literally in the shot.
With
That
their
is
consent,
the
yeah.
EMU. That is the union.
Yeah.
That is the student union.
All
You're
right.
also going to get people on video who do
Yeah.
not necessarily want to be on video. I am a lot more
If
comfortable...
you guys don't want to have a conversation on
I am
camera or
having a
anything, we don't need to have the
I
conversation.
am a lot more comfortable being on video because I'm already known in the community for doing stuff. There are videos of me out there. I don't particularly care. However, there are people that you are catching on video that
right.
might not want to be.
And they
in
don't
your-
need to hop in our video
Yeah,
and
they
talk
don't.
to us.
No one's forced
are
to
not
talk.
stopping the video with all. Have you asked every single
All right.
one of these people
Here's
in the
here's
background?
here's the situation.
Do you want to have a conversation,
Can
or are
I
we just
address
trying to
that quickly?
shut down the conversation?
Let me just address that.
We can have a conversation
So
without being on
this
video.
is a public space, and there is no expectation of privacy in a public space. I understand that
Hey,
you
hold
don't
on.
like it. I understand you don't like it, but guess what? That's okay. You don't have to like
So
it.
you say that people who could possibly be harassed
Who's
by
harassing anybody?
you realize people here. I'm sorry, you think that no one in this entire university has maybe a restraining order, has people who they don't want to see.
We're wasting our time talking about this
How
right
did
now.
the conversation go? We're having a conversation with you. How did it go to filming? Why are you taking it off of the subject? She was just talking.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter what you think. We're going to keep filming. So if you're unhappy about it, that's okay. You can be unhappy.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying, you want to talk about children can't consent to this, to do this. You think that we can't consent to
No touching, no touching.
we can't consent to transition, but we can consent to being recorded without our consent.
What is your argument? We want to hear it.
Well, one, children are being. So you say children cannot consent to being put on puberty blockers.
That's right.
What are your opinions on the fact that in all of the laws prohibiting children from being put on puberty blockers, there are explicitly exceptions put in those laws about intersex children?
Yeah.
So you think that children can't be put on puberty blockers unless they're intersex?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Do you want to have a nuanced conversation here?
A lot of people are medically transitioning intersex children against their will at birth.
First of all, this has
Yeah.
nothing to do with
No.
kids.
Different conversation.
Do I get to
It's a
speak?
medical anomaly.
Okay,
No,
you asked
yeah,
me
it
a
is.
question. Would you like an answer?
Yes.
This isn't about children born with disorders of sexual development. That's not why I'm here. Those children make up 0.018% of the population. It's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about children who don't have these conditions, who have been deceived to believe that they were born in the wrong body just because they don't conform to sexist regressive stereotypes.
Okay.
Counterpoint, the same number of people who are intersex directly matches
This isn't about intersex. I'm not going to go along with these whataboutism
You
arguments.
just brought it up, and you also
I didn't bring it
No,
up. You guys
she
You
brought it
guys,
up.
she actually brought it
I'm
up.
not here to
brought
talk
it
about
And my
intersex.
pronouns are he.